Here we go, everyone. Alright, new video editor, new camera. I feel so fancy. Alright, so I'm just smearing some Liquitex gesso onto this page. Now, the stuff underneath is dilutions leaking through from the last page, so it kind of tinted the gesso, which I was okay with. So I just sprayed some water on top of the gesso, and these are my Distress Ink Reinkers. And I went in with, I think, spiced marmalade, spiced marmalade, wild honey, and maybe ripe persimmon. I think I went in with 3 different like orange yellow hues. So yeah, I'm just adding some water and letting them all blend. The nice thing about having that gesso there is the distress inks don't dry that well. It really ends up staining the gesso more than really inking, because Distress Ink's water-based, doesn't really dry. You guys know this. And if you don't, you do now. So I left the drying footage in here because, as you can see, I'm playing with the colors with my finger just to tint everything, and it's turning that blue into a green. The gesso sealed up most of the dilutions from the previous page, so but it still is, you're seeing the Distress Inks, which are translucent, and the dilutions, they're blending together visually. So let's see. Okay, so flicking a little bit of water on there, and because it's on the gesso, it's going to pick up really nicely. So watch this. Poof! Now I ended up sealing this with a clear crystal coat type of spray, varnish. Shouldn't have done it indoors, but you know, I did. So that's my problem. Don't do it indoors. I was being lazy. Okay, so I am using green paint. I don't remember what color. It's green. And I'm just painting stems on these little flowers. I didn't get the footage of me doing the flowers. I just used my fingers, just like I did on my F page for those flowers. And I just created some random circles and did one right off the page. And now I'm just drawing on the stems. And the color I used for those flowers is a Liquitex Basics copper paint. So it's metallic. And I thought it went nicely with that orangish hue in the background. So yeah, I'm drawing on some stems. That's about it here. Nothing fancy. This page is really relatively simple, but I do like how it comes out. I think the colors look nice. You're going to notice it's very, very Donna Downey inspired, and again, I give props where props are due. This was where I was going with this, was a Donna Downey inspired page, and this is actually where the sentiment for this page comes from. Try something new to you. So I don't do a whole lot of like painting flowers. I did in my F page of this series, but for the most part I really don't. So I wanted to have a stab at it, and I really like how it came out. It's kind of whimsical. Again, it's very, very Donna Downey inspired. So make no mistake, that is definitely where the inspiration of this page came from. I think that's my hair. I can't tell if that's my hair or a hat. That's really weird that I can't tell that. I think it's my hair, though. Okay, so I am using a long liner brush. This is a really long brush, maybe about 2 inches long, with super, super skinny bristles on it. And I'm using a dark green paint just to very sketchily paint on some blades of grass. And I really like this liner brush. I really only use it for I used to use it for doing designs on my wife's nails. That's how I started like painting in the first place. And I would do like French manicures on her when we were broke. So I actually taught myself how to do acrylic and everything. So I put tips on for her, and I mean like the whole 9 yards. So I am adding a second green color just to give some variation to that green, so it's not completely one-dimensional. This is sped up like 4 times the speed, by the way. This took a while. It's still like 1.5 minutes long. So, yeah. So yeah, painting blades of grass. I went a little over some of the flowers. I just kind of made it very, very organic. Just let the brush do its thing. Some I pulled the brush up from the bottom, and some I started from the top and pulled down. So it just gave some different looks. Now I'm going around all of these flowers to give it a really whimsical look with my Marvy black pen. Just giving it a little sketchy look. I love those metallic flowers. They make me so happy. That was one of the best color choices. I never ever go for copper. So, and again, more Donna Downey inspiration. So I love these letter stencils. You know, you've seen me use them before, and I'll use them again. I love them. And if you'll ever notice, I always use that German BS thing right there. Not BS, but it's the two S things that looks like a B. I just like it. Helps that it was in the title of one of some pop artist who I shan't mention at this time because you will probably want to strangle me, one of her songs. So I'll let you guess which one it was, which pop artist. So yeah, I'm just pressing over the excess on that other page. I believe most of that gets covered up on the next page. I have got 4 pages done right now as I'm sitting here editing this video. This T page is done, the U page is done, the V page is done, and the W page is done. And I have to say I like each and every one of them for what they are. The W page, not my favorite, but I like the what I did with it. I thought it was kind of a little creative and just cool. So yeah, I like these videos. I can't wait for you guys to see them all. I'm just adding a little bit more stenciling. As you can see, I'm using the paper towel to block things, and we end up using that paper towel. I saved it aside. So I am just adding some lettering with my stupid handwriting. It says "Try something new to you," which is the title of the video. I don't end up doing any white or anything. I didn't want the message to pop that much. I wanted it all to kind of blend and go together, and I really love it. I love how those distress inks in the background go very nicely with the copper. I love the blue/green. I just love it. So, oh, there's my cat. I'm using a little bit of black soot distress ink just to go around the edges. Just frame it in a bit. So with 4 pages done, you guys, that means I've got 3 pages left to make. So I have 3 more videos after this one to edit, and then 3 more to make. We are getting to the end. So this is the T page. I hope you guys liked it. I really like it. So again, this is new to me. It's a Donna Downey thing. So yeah, I really like it. Hope you like it too. Subscribe, like, comment, dislike, anything you want. Thank you guys very much. Bye.